Hey everybody, it's Odin, and in this week's video, we're going to be talking about fursuits that just shouldn't exist. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm not talking about fursuits that shouldn't exist for negative reasons. No, I'm not talking about those at all. We're going to be talking about fursuits that are just so crazy cool, crazy awesome, amazing, innovative, or just have a cool hook. And it's just like, these are so good, I can't even believe they exist. They just shouldn't exist. That's what we're gonna be talking about in this video. So I'm gonna be highlighting some awesome fursuits for you guys. And I'm really excited because when I was making this list, I didn't know most of these existed. But then I found them and I was like, holy crap, wow. Now the first one is Ting F. I don't know what the fursuit is called, but their name was Ting F. I don't know, but it's a protogen head. And protogens, if you don't know, they're a made-up species. They're like a weird mix between like a Sergal and a computer, as if they had love with each other and they got rid of the cheese and instead had a helmet. I don't know. Anyway, so with a species like that where you have a beep boop electronic head, of course that leads to innovation. Now this fursuit is crazy. It has different emotions and expressions programmed into the visor. It has sad. It has overheat, like your phone when you leave it in the car for too long. It has angry. It has trash, which honestly, like, mood. It has sleepy and low battery. I love it. It's so clever and cute and programmed really well. I can't believe there's a fursuit that can emote electronically like that. Not just mechanically, but you could do anything with that LED. That is so neat. It has a 50mm fan for better ventilation, which, let me tell you what, if you have a fursuit, fans are a lifesaver. It has 21 side LEDs, nice, a custom phone app to control the moods, and a Bluetooth module. Oh, and you're thinking, geez, that's ridiculous. This can't get any more ridiculous, right? Come on, you've already hit the upper echelon of what you can do with... No, there's more. It has a moving shield with LEDs. And what do I mean? Well, just look at this video clip of it. Yeah, the shield just opens apart. Like, you went the extra mile. Holy crap, that is insane. There's also a tail that's magnetic, and when you plug it in, it lights up, because of course. And oh yeah, a little air blaster. Because why not? This suit's just absolutely insane. It shouldn't exist, but it does, and damn, am I glad that it does. Next one is Switch by Newt Creations. So this one's another one of those suits that's kind of deceptive. You look at it, this picture, just a solid, good-looking suit, right? Here's the back. Again, solid, good-looking. I see, oh, like the little arrow might have something to do with Switch. Nope. Actually, it switches, boop, and the lights turn on. Now, there's quite a bit of illuminated suits by now. I just wanted to highlight this one because I really like the arrow patterns. It's just simple, but really elegant and pretty, and the eyes are really cool. And I could honestly include like 20 different LED suits at this point, some of them a little bit more flamboyant than the others, but I want to include this one because it's just crazy enough, just insane enough that it shouldn't exist, and yet it does, and it's pretty. I love it. Now the next one I have mentioned in a video about the scariest fursuiters ever, and that is Basque from Beauty and the Beast. I know, I've talked about it before, but I'm gonna talk about it again because this suit, by all means, shouldn't exist. And this design is based on the ride called Smiler by Alton Towers, which is just cool because you see their little logo and it goes in with the suit, and I love it because, man, that is a neat design to go off of. And of course, we talked about it before. The speaker voice distortion is just the cherry on top to a great design. It is spoopy, it is scary, and I love it. It's crazy. I wouldn't have thought to do it myself. I know squeakers were a thing, and this is like a step above squeakers that doesn't annoy the heck out of me. I don't know. I've talked about it, but the detail in the teeth and everything, all the details on the bodysuit, you just look at it, okay? It shouldn't exist. But you know what? Beauty and the Beast, they made it exist, and I am happy that they did. The next one is just so... I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I love it. And it is Gunter by Fleece Rot. And I love this suit. It's so full of character. Anything Fleece Rot does is absolutely stunning. Their work is so good. They have so much expression carved into every fursuit head, and this one's no different. Now, Gunter's a really, really large swine fursuit, and that padding is sewn in there, and instead of like a traditional fursuit body, it's actually the clothes are a part of the suit, like the tail is sewn onto the suit, which is pretty neat. I want to include it because you see a fursuit like this, and it's that combination between creepy and unsettling and cute. It's so weird. Like, some people will see this and they'll be like, oh, that's cute, and other people will be like, ugh! And that's kind of the point, and that's what's great about it. And by all means, fursuits that are just this expressive and this unique shouldn't exist, and yet here it is. Now this one is included because it's one of the first fursuits, if not the first, I'm not sure, to include actual animatronics in a fursuit head, and that is Mountain Blue Fox by Crazy Joe 1952. And all the way back in 2011, he had this fox head with these expressions that is just really cool. It can snarl, it blinks, and it has ears that actually move. And you know, 8 years ago, this is before fursuits were as far along as they are now, and it's still really impressive, that snarl and the blinking and the ear movement. I love it. And the bodysuit is very, very tight, you know, like very form-fitting. To be one of the first of the kind is really cool, and by all means that shouldn't exist back then or today because it's so crazy, and yet we had it already. And you're starting to see a little bit of that today with other fursuits, and it's so cool. I'm very appreciative of like the pioneers of certain suit techniques and styles, so hats off to you. Next up is Scoro the Alebrije by One-Eyed Jack. And again, One-Eyed Jack, woo! Their fursuits are absolutely incredible. I don't know what that little woo was, but we're gonna keep it in. And I'm gonna kind of read off a Wikipedia article because I didn't know what an Alebrije was until I saw this fursuit and looked into it a bit. And Alebrijes are brightly colored Mexican folk art sculptures of fantastical, mythical fantasy creatures. The first Alebrijes, along with the use of the term, originated with Pedro Linares in the 1930s. Linares fell very ill while he was in bed, unconscious. He dreamt of a strange place resembling a forest. There he saw trees, animals, rocks, clouds that suddenly turned into something strange, some kind of animals, but unknown animals. He saw a donkey with butterfly wings, love it, a rooster with bull horns, a lion with an eagle head, and all of them were shouting one word, Alebrijes. Upon recovery, he began recreating creatures that he saw in a cardboard and paper mache and called them Alebrijes. I love it. He literally dreamed these creatures up, and it's so cool. Like, I love how they look. And this fursuit, man, it is super, super detailed. It looks like it would be right at home in the movie Coco or in the Day of the Dead. It's just, I love the colors. I love the design, and the neck ruffles are really cool. And I never would have thought to make an Alebrije, but of course our fandom is super clever and creative, and we get to see awesome things like these that shouldn't exist, but they do. The next one is so cool. It is Styx the Cerberus, and I love this suit. What's better than one fursuit head? 3 fursuit heads at the same time. It's so cool. I can't imagine the amount of work that would take for that fursuit head because you have to make 3. Oof. But man, it looks so cool. The Cerberus is a mythical monster thingy, 3-headed doggy, and this is a great representation of it. I'm so glad someone made a Cerberus into a fursuit head and that it looks this cool. And by all means, this shouldn't exist, but Cerberus, you know what? Furries made him exist. Next up is Waz, the plush Woozle by the Fuzz Factory. Now, plush suits, oh my god. The fact that any of these giant plush suits exist is absolutely incredible. There's so much work that goes into them, so much stuffing that goes into them. And this one, oh man, the detail. You have to sew all those different patches of fur together to get that pattern. That had to be a nightmare. You see a plush suit and they're so cute, you know? They often have the little stubby arms, and walking around has to be so awkward for them, but they're just so adorable. You just want to hug them. You know, you just want to be like, thank you for existing. And this one in particular, with all this detail, Fuzz Factory, you did an incredible job. And by all means, this shouldn't exist, but here it is. Next up, we have Zuul from More for Less. Now, More for Less does crazy, expressive fursuits. People seem to love them lately. They're very popular. And man, I include this as one of the cutest fursuits because I like bellies a lot, whatever, sue me. But this suit, look at this belly. This shouldn't exist, and I'm not talking about the negative Twitter drama way. I'm talking about, like, crafting this and making this shouldn't have been possible, and yet, here we are. Now, this belly is, okay, I know this is a little bit of, yeah, fetishy territory, whatever, but this belly, people literally can fit inside of it. They made this giant belly that is durable enough that another human being can crawl inside of it. And here's a video of that. And again, I know it's a vor thing, whatever. I'm gonna ignore that it's a vor thing because I don't personally love vor, but no shaming, no shaming. I have no issues with it at all whatsoever. But I'm just saying from a suit making perspective, and like, it's just cool. I like the belly aspect because I'm a belly boy. Hey, you know, if you wanted vor to be real, here it is, okay? It's cool, all right? Sue me for including it, whatever. I think it's absolutely incredible. I'm amazed that this suit exists, and I'm happy it exists because it's just cool. Next up, we have Sniper, the Dutch Angel Dragon by Beast Co. Dutch Angel Dragons, you see them everywhere, you know, telephone popularized them, okay? Very popular. However, how about, okay, a quad suit? Are you kidding me? Quad suits are really cool when they're done right. However, sometimes they're not done so right, and in which case they don't look cool. But this one, whew, damn, this one is so good. I love the colors, I love the pattern, I love the beak, the ears, amazing tail. It looks so good as a quad suit, which is just great to see. I can't imagine walking around in one of these suits because that would suck so much and it would have to be so uncomfortable, and I can't believe these exist. And yet here is this one, and it's a beautiful example of it. Great craftsmanship, beautiful fursuit. I'm so happy that this was made because damn, this is like the most unique Dutch Angel Dragon I've ever seen. Next up, we have a fursuit head. I didn't see the name on it. I don't know if it is already named or not, I'm sorry, but it is by Furry Machine, and you look at this head and you're like, well, that's just a beautiful fursuit head. Really, really attractive, great looking. What's so, amazing about it? Look, just look. Okay, ears that are removable and reversible. Why did it take us this long to think of it? This is the first person that I know of that did this, and it's such a simple thing to just have removable ear magnets, but no one thought of it until now. And my God, it looks so cool. It's like, it took forever to people to do removable eyelids and then like expression with their eyelids with magnets, but now the ears. And man, I wish this was around when I got a fursuit because I sure as heck would have done it. It's so cool. It's such a simple idea, but it adds so much expression and personality into the suit, and it shouldn't exist, and yet here we are, and it exists. So thank you for creating this, because I'm sure other people will start to, also take this idea and run with it, and it'll lead to a lot of cool fursuits in the future. Next up, we have Basque, the bearded dragon by City Mutt. And man, City Mutt, this is beautiful. The amount of detail in this fursuit head is absolutely incredible. I cannot fathom the amount of time that City Mutt had to spend making each little teeny individual scale and all those on the neck, but man, it looks so good. It's so detailed. I love how it's like a blend of realistic but not too realistic to make it uncanny valley. It's so well done. I'm so happy that this fursuit exists because it shouldn't. I can't believe someone spent this much time and love on a fursuit, but here it is. It's so great. Next up we have, and I have to look at the screen, Genon the Genbu by Atelier Amanojaku. I butchered that so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing things. But anyway, Genon is so cute. You just see this front profile, and I saw this picture, and I was like, oh my God, I don't mean to sound too gay. I'm just kidding. I'm going to sound fully gay, but I just want to hug it. It's so cute. But there's something. There's a twist. Side view. Bam! He's got a little dragon head on his tail. And it's so cute. It's so different. I've never seen that before. It's so cute. His little dragon tail. I don't know, to me, it's just like, oh, this shouldn't exist, but it does, and I'm so happy it does, because my day has just been made like 90% cuter by seeing this fursuit, and I'm so happy. Thank you, Sherbert, for showing me that suit, by the way. It's so good. Next up, we have a bird by Triple C Fursuits. Again, I didn't see the name on this suit, but like, Triple C Fursuits have the most amazing birds I've seen. Those feathers, the technique they did with the fur to make it look like feathers is so fantastic and beautiful. The level of detail here is just insane. Not to mention the eyes and the beak and the face and everything is just so freaking well done. I just want to say, like, suits this gorgeous shouldn't exist, but Triple C, you made it happen, and thank you for that. Next up, we have Sora the Griff by Araya? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry again. But you see this Griffin, and you're already like, damn, an avian suit this good is just like, whew, they're rare to get this good. That beak is beautiful. The feathers. The amount of time and effort to make those feathers look that good is absolutely incredible. But there's a twist. Also, all the feathers light up. Like, really? You had to make a beautiful avian suit and then also have it light up? Are you kidding me? This suit shouldn't exist, but it does, and it's gorgeous at night. Holy crap. And there we have it. Those are fursuits that are just so unbelievable. They just shouldn't exist, and yet here they are. They all do, and I'm so happy to share them with you guys. What did you think of these fursuits, and did I miss some? Because I know I had to miss some, right? Like, what are other fursuits that are so incredible, but I just haven't seen yet to include? Might do a sequel in the future if you guys like it. I don't know, because it's so great sharing these cool fursuits with you guys. Like, I get to see them, you get to see them. It's a win-win. Anyway, if you like this video, check me out on Patreon at patreon.com/OdinWolf. It is the best way to support me. It is how I can keep doing this video for you guys every single week. I'm so appreciative. I just got 200 patrons, and it's such a cool milestone to get. So thank you for all your support. Also, I have amazing merch, odinwolf.storeenvy.com. Check it out too. There's so much good merch, I promise you. I just added like Louis Vuitton pop sockets too, and they're so good. And I have a pin coming soon. It's exciting. Check out my merch. Also, I have a PO box, and you can send me stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these crazy fursuits, these unbelievable fursuits that shouldn't exist, but they do. And please, again, comment and let me know if I missed any. And also subscribe, because I'm really close to 100K. Let's do it, guys. Woo! Anyway, it's been Odin Wolf, and bye-bye. And as always, I want to thank my patrons, especially those at Diamond last month. King17, David G, Lord Hoot, Kalendon, Alwyn Ironhoof, Multi-Roy, Deku Panda, Funtime Wolf, and Kunlo. Thank you for your absolutely spectacular support last month. You guys are incredible. And everybody at Platinum, Alpha ELP, Bioballs, Wolf Medic, Operator Fox, Kevin J, Rex Colt, Sparky J, Dayton, Robert Deere, Dante Wolf, Fluffy Cinnamon Roll, Blotto, Dynamo, Tatanka, Cutter, and Slip Fox Socks, Lexi Fox, and Brett D. Thank you all for your Platinum support last month. Again, super generous, amazing people. Thank you so much. And everybody at Gold, Silver, and other tiers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.